Hello, welcome to Kontoor Corner, where I talk about fashion and fashion-related things. And today, I'm going to be going over a list of different fashion-based companies that are publicly traded. I'm going to make a disclaimer that I'm not giving out any investing advice. I'm just trying to make you aware that instead of buying the clothes, you can buy into the company instead. So, you can do your own due diligence before you do investing. With all that being said, I'm going to be breaking down the name of the holding company, the ticker symbol, or ticker name, a little abbreviation, and the companies that they hold. Plus, if they have any dividends. If you don't know what dividends are, dividends is just a term for the company paying you for holding a share of their stock. Companies do that for a variety of different reasons, but mainly just so that it incentivizes people to buy a share. They give them out yearly, quarterly, monthly. It all depends on the company. Now, the first stock that we're going to be going over is Ralph Lauren Corporation, ticker symbol RL. Founded in 1967, Ralph Lauren is unlike a lot of fashion houses where it has its founders' fingerprints all over it. The brands under Ralph Lauren include Polo Ralph Lauren, Purple Label, Double RL or RRO, Ralph Lauren, Chaps, Polo Golf, and Polo Golf, RLX Golf, Polo Ralph Lauren Children, Ralph Lauren Home, Ralph Lauren Watches and Fine Jewelry, Ralph Lauren Restaurants. As for dividends, they pay quarterly, and it's around 2.6% of what the actual stock is. Next up on our list is Tapestry Inc, ticker symbol TPR, formerly known as Coty Inc. Rebranded to Tapestry in 2017 to reflect their new goal, stitching together a portfolio of iconic fashion brands under one corporate umbrella, which now include Coach, Kate Spade New York, Stuart Weitzman. Tapestry positioned itself as like affordable luxury. It's not too high-end or not too fast, and they've been leaning hard into direct consumer channels while expanding internationally. But for their dividends, they do pay dividends, and as of 2025, Tapestry pays around a yield of 4.6%. For number 3, we have Capri Holdings, ticker symbol CPRI. Now, the company was founded as Michael Kors Holdings in 1981, but was rebranded to Capri Holdings in 2019 after some major acquisitions, or they just bought some major brands. The brands that they hold now are Michael Kors, Versace, and Jimmy Choo. As for dividends, they don't provide any, and that seems to be because they're focusing more on expansion rather than payouts. The next stock on the list we have is PVH Corp, ticker symbol PVH. PVH was founded in 1881, and it doesn't scream luxury, but it moves like a luxury heavyweight, with their holdings only being 2 brands, Calvin Klein, Tommy Hilfiger. PVH focuses more on mid-premium tier fashion and has been growing internationally through licensed deals and wholesale. Their brands stay in style without being too in your face. And yes, PVH does pay out dividends, but very lightly. As of 2025, the payout was only 0.2%, which is pretty small, but it shows that they care somewhat about the people that hold their shares. Now, number 5 is Levi Strauss & Co, or ticker symbol Levi. Levi is literally an OG in denim, as the company doesn't just hop from different jean waves, they just kind of focus on jeans. They have their headquarters in San Francisco, and they managed to keep itself relevant across many centuries. Brands under Levi Strauss & Co. goes as follows: Levi's, Dockers, Signature by Levi Strauss & Co., and Beyond You. Levi's is strong in direct-to-consumer and wholesale, plus their licensing that they've done, so they've got massive brand equity, and they've leaned into sustainability and digital-first retail in recent years, showing that their heritage doesn't mean that they're outdated. Now, I'm sure you're just probably wondering if you can get dividends off of them, and yes, they currently yield around 2.8%, which is pretty solid for a fashion company. And they've gotten pretty consistent cash flow and strong margins, so it's somewhat reliable. Now, number 6 on our list is Columbia Sportswear Company, ticker symbol COLM. Founded in 1938, Columbia started as the Columbia Hat Company and evolved into the go-to name for outdoor gear and sportswear, hats, and outerwear that it is now. Its headquarters is in Oregon, and it became public in 1998 for trading. Brands underneath the lifestyle brand include Columbia, Soro, Mountain Hardwear, Prana, and as far as dividends go, Columbia does pay dividends quarterly, which is supposed to be around 2% annually. Like I said, do your own due diligence. Now, number 7 on the list, we have VF Corporation, ticker symbol VFC. Founded in 1899, they've been owning wearable staples across America and beyond. After spinning off Kontoor brands in 2019, VF became leaner, sharper, making bolder moves and acquiring Supreme in 2020, and owning other iconic brands such as Vans, The North Face, Timberland, Dickies, Smartwool, JanSport, Eastpak, Icebreaker, Kipling, Ultra, and more. It morphed into a portfolio of powerhouse across outdoor, streetwear, and workwear. And I want to let you know that they pay quarterly, which has an annual yield of around 2.8%. That may feel modest in compared to other brands. Next up on the list, we have Canada Goose Holdings Inc. Ticker symbol GOOS or Goose. Founded in 1957, Canada Goose made its name by selling heritage parkas and cold weather outerwear. It's a one brand luxury label, so they only own Canada Goose, and they've never paid dividends, so it's just pure growth if you want to buy it. The ninth stock on our fashion company list is LVMH, Moet Hennessy, Louis Vuitton CE. ADR ticker LVMUY OTC. LVMH is a luxury conglomerate, French born, and their business spans from everything from ultra high fashion to wine, jewelry, beauty retail, and hospitality, spanning over 75 different brands. So let's get started by listing them all. For home wines and spirits, they have Aoyun, Arbig, Taldadore, Bodega Numantia, Chardon, Cheval d'André, Cateau Cheval Blanc, Cateau Galupe, Cateau d'Esplan, Cloudy Babe, Coding Cellars, Dom Pierre Godon, Damon de Lambret, Iminetti, Clermont Niger, Hennessy, Roger Phelps, Morcardon, Mouton Vineyard, Munat, Sir Davis, Teresa de Lauder, Vieux Clécois, Volcan de Mitre, Woodenville. Next up, we have fashion of the goods, starting with Vuitton, Pierre, Berluti, Celine, Christian Dior, Fendi, Givenchy, Kenzo, LVMH, Motrez, De Art, Loewe, L'Orbina, Louis Vuitton, Marc Jacobs, Monat, Pateau, Gucci, Rimowa, Tilios, Varnet, and now perfumes and cosmetics. We have Aqua di Parma, Benefit Cosmetics, Charlene, Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, Fresh, Givenchy Parfum, Guerlain, KBD Beauty, Kenzo Perfumes, Loewe Perfumes, Maison Francis, Kurt John, Makeup Forever, Olene Rixke, Perfume, Christian Dior. Now let's cover their watches and jewelry. We have BVLGARI, Comet, Daniel Roth, Fred, Jerome, Gente, Humble, Lepi, 1839, Hipossi, Tagu, Tiffany & Co., Zenith. Now they also have these selective retailers, starting with Home Selective Retailing, 24S, DFS, La Grande Épicerie de Paris, Le Bon Marché, Le Rivet Gachet, Vuitton, Sephora, and lastly, they also own other home activities like the Mall, Cheval Blanc, Connaissance des Arts, Cova, Investor, Jardin d'Acclamation, Le Parchim, Les Echos, Paris Match, Radio Classique, World Van Le. As far as dividends go, LVMH pays semi-annually of around 2.7% with their Paris shares, or because we're talking about the New York Stock Exchange, we're getting ADR. That sits roughly around like 2.10%. Now, number 10 is one most people know, Nike Inc., ticker symbol NKE. Originally founded in 1964 as Blue Ribbon Sports, but later rebranded to Nike in 1971. And their brand's portfolio has changed over the years, having a heavy focus on footwear with brands like Nike, Jordan Brand, Converse, Hurley, Zodiac, Select, Datalog, and RTFKT Studios. And before you say that the last few don't sound like footwear brands, well, that's because they aren't. Zodiac was acquired in 2018 and it's a consumer data analytics company. Select was acquired in 2019 and is a predictive analytics company. And Datalog was acquired in 2021 and it specializes in digital sales and machine learning technologies. RTFK Studios was acquired in 2021 and is a virtual fashion company specializing in NTFs. These acquisitions show that Nike is just doing analytics research on their target consumers so that they can make better products for them, while evolving their current brands by expanding into the NFT space. But instead of trying to train people how to do it, they just bought companies that already did all that hard work for them and is still doing hard work for them. Another fact about Nike is that they provide quarterly dividends with an annual yield of around 2%. Number 11 on this list is Carter's Inc., ticker symbol CRI. Founded back in 1865, Carter's is a powerhouse of children's apparel, owning the beloved brands like Carter's, Oshkosh, Beat Gosh. They also have some lifestyle and retail specific lines like Skip Hop, Little Planet, Just One New, which is exclusively at Target, Child of Mine, which is exclusively at Walmart, and Simple Joys, which is exclusively at Amazon. And the company pays quarterly dividends of around 12%. And the 12th fashion stock we have on this list is Guess Inc. with ticker symbol GES. Guess is a classic fashion company, as many of you are aware. Brands underneath this company go as Guess, Guess USA, Guess Jeans, Marciano, which is just a contemporary collection for men and women, G by Guess, Guess Kids, and GC, which focuses on watches and accessories. They also have acquired Rag & Bone, a contemporary menswear and womenswear brand with stores in the US and in the UK. Guess also has quarterly dividends with a yield of around 9%. Next up, we have Coty Inc., ticker symbol COTY. Founded in 1904 by Francois Coty, Coty Inc. was a multinational beauty company headquartered in New York City, and as of 2025, the brand owns approximately 40 different brands across fragrances, cosmetics, skincare, hair care. Now, those traditional beauty brands that Coty owns or licenses globally include CoverGirl, Max Factor, Rimmel, Sally Hansen, Bourgeois, Miss 40, Manhattan, Philosophy, Lancaster, Rizzi, Menage, Axiom, Ordea, Chanora, and Bronze. Next up, we have fragrances and personal care brands. These ones include David Beckham, Bruno Banani, Jupe, Giovanni, Gabriella Sabatini, Leisure by Lene Kirk, Davidoff, Escada, Hitro, Chloe, Burberry, Hugo Boss, Gucci fragrances, Adidas. The luxury and designer fragrances that they have are as follows: Klein, Marc Jacobs, Tiffany & Co., Swarovski. Now they also have celebrity and influencer beauty collabs. These are brands that rely on partnerships with well-known public figures, like Kylie's Cosmetics. They have a 51 stake in it. Kylie Skin, Kylie Baby, David Beckham, Vera Wang, Bruno Banani. As for fashion and lifestyle brands, they aren't traditionally beauty brands, but they're often through fragrance lines and cosmetic deals like Nautica. Forced dividends, they used to provide them quarterly up until 2020, with the last payment being like 13 cents. So if you're interested in a company for dividends, don't get this. For number 14, we have Kontoor Brands Inc. Ticker symbol KTB. KTB was established in 2019 following its spin-off of VF Corporations and is a leading global lifestyle apparel company headquartered in Greensboro, North Carolina. Company specializes in designing, manufacturing, sourcing, marketing, and distributing its portfolio of brands, which include Wrangler, Lee, Helly Hansen, Musto, and Rockin' Republic. Kontoor Brands is committed to delivering long-term value to its stakeholders, so they provide dividends quarterly with an annual yield of about 3.5%. Number 15 on our fashion stock list is Oxford Industries Inc. Ticker symbol OXM. OXM was founded in 1942 and specializes in high-end apparel. The company owns several lifestyle brands, including Oxford Industries, Tommy Bahama, Lily Holzer, Johnny Was, Southern Tide, the Barefoot Bonnet Company, Duckhead, and Jack Rogers. The company has a strong dividend history, 2%, with its annual return rate of being about 6.3%. It also pays quarterly. Next up at number 16, we have Estée Lauder Companies Inc. Ticker symbol EL. Founded in 1946 by Estée Lauder and Joseph Lauder, the Estée Lauder Company Inc. is a global leader in prestige beauty. Headquartered in New York City, the company manufactures, markets, and sells high-quality skincare, makeup, fragrances, and hair care products. As of 2025, Estée Lauder operates about 19 brands, including MAC, Bobbi Brown, Too Faced, Smashbox, Tom Ford Beauty, which is just licensed, Hollywood, California Glam Glow. Skincare-focused beauty brands are Estée Lauder, Clinique, La Mer, Origins, Darphin Paris, Lab Series, which is men's skincare, Dr. Jart, The Ordinary, Yod, Bumble and Bumble. Now, they also have fragrance-only or fragrance-led brands. These are luxury and niche fragrances brands: Jo Malone London, Le Labo, Editions de Parfum Frédéric Malle, Guillaume Perez, Tom Ford Beauty, which is fragrance only owned through license deals, Balmain Beauty, which is another license deal, and with the best deal of all being that they actually give out quarterly dividends and have an annual return of about 1.5%. My notes say 1.49, but I'm gonna just say 1.5%. That's about 1.5%. Number 18 is Designer Brands, ticker symbol DBI. Headquartered in Columbus, Ohio, is one of North America's largest designer producers and retailers of footwear and accessories. The company operates through three primary segments: US retail, Canada retail, and brand portfolio. Its flagship retail concepts of DSW Designer Shoe Warehouse, which offers a wide range of clothes. In addition to owning its retail operations, Designer Brands owns and manages several private label brands, including Vince Camuto, Jessica Simpson, Lucky Brand, Natagra, Hush Puppies, Keds, Topo Athletics, The Shoe Co. As far as dividends go, they pay out quarterly with an annual rate of about 6.45%. Our next stock is Foot Locker Inc. Ticker symbol FL. As many are probably aware, Foot Locker is a leading global retailer specializing in footwear and apparel. Headquartered in New York City, the company operates in a vast network of brands under various banners, including Foot Locker, Champ Sports, Kids Foot Locker, WSS, and Adams. As of 2017, Foot Locker had 3,363 stores across the United States, Canada, Europe, and Asia. And for everyone wondering, Foot Locker does not pay dividends. For number 20, we have Ermenegildo Zegna NV. Ticker symbol ZGN. Commonly just known as Zegna, is an Italian luxury fashion house founded in 1910 and headquartered in Milan. The company is renowned for high-quality menswear, including tailored suits, casual wear, and accessories. Zegna operates several fashion brands, including Tom Brown, Tom Ford Fashion, and a vertically integrated supply chain through its Valeria? And this company does pay dividends just annually, around 1.6%. Next up on the list, as number 21, we have Birkenstock Holdings PLC, or just BRIK. Founded in 1774, the company offers a range of products including sandals, closed-toe shoes, and professional footwear. But it took them up to October 2023 for the company to actually go public as BIRK. Also, when I say go public, I mean be publicly traded. And with no dividends for this stock, it's purely just for price gains. And that's 21 different fashion companies you can invest in. Thank you for staying to the end of the video. If you liked it, hit that like button and subscribe button. It only takes like 5 seconds, and it lets me know that you like these kind of videos. And you'll be the first one to know when I drop a new one. But until then, stay smooth, stay hydrated. Peace.